Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a story with you about how I tried to actually change a planner mid-March. Like the planning season has just started and I'm already trying something new and what has happened. So as those of you who've been following me know, I've been using B6 Common Planner by Sterling Ink and it is absolutely beautiful. It is gorgeous and it is nice and I love everything about it. But actually before the planning season started, I bought also this Common Planner from Sterling. It is smaller and initially I wanted to use them both at the same time, where I would have this for my personal stuff and this for my work related stuff. But this proved actually being too much. I don't need that many planners. I don't want to be like surrounded by planners all of the time. And well, I started to use only this one and it was really nice and all right, with one small exception. At the end of a planner, with those blank pages over here, I used to write my journal. And I absolutely love journaling. This is the exercise that I do every single day. And here comes the problem. So because this is my principal main planner, I take it everywhere with me. And actually, I took it to me at work. And well, even though I'm not trying that hard to create my spreads, still some of the colleagues are really attracted to them and they, well, ask to take a look to see what is going on. And I started to feel like uncomfortable because somebody noticed me writing something about my armpits. Anyways, that was a bit weird and it made me realize that I need to actually divide things. I need something for journaling, which is this. And it is actually amazing because I have an idea how I can use all of the spreads and still continue to journal here daily. And just, a planner where I can have my tasks. And this size is perfect because it is actually pretty much pocket notebook that I am a big fan of. I love pocket notebooks and they are the biggest game changers ever. So this is the reason why I have decided to use it. But enough of this blah blah blah. Let's actually take a look on what it looks like and how it can be used and how it is different. Okay, let's start with size comparison. This is the B6 size planner that I used to use, and this is my new planner. You can see that, well, they are more or less the same when it comes to like height, but when it comes to the width, they are quite different. This one is way smaller, and the perfect thing about that one is that it fixed perfectly in the side pocket of my backpack, which is really good. So second of all, let's quickly compare what are the layouts. So the vertical layout, you've seen it's pretty common. It can look like this. In this planner, the layout is, of course, horizontal. So it looks like this. And first of all, let me tell you that when it comes to regular or vertical layout, what I maybe don't like that much about that layout is the fact that it leaves quite a lot of space. I tend to keep my tasks really like small, sort of. I usually have lots of like free space that I tend to fulfill with stickers or maybe some additional things like that. But overall, yeah, I feel like lots of space ends up being wasted. So if we take a look at this layout, you see that the space for the, you see here the box for where you're supposed to put your task, it is way smaller to begin with, therefore you don't have that much space to waste in the end. And this is how it can look like. I still use some stickers over here just to make it a bit nicer. The layout of a horizontal planner is really simple. I like it. It's just, in my case, undated. So over here on the left, we have blank space for all of the days of the week. And then over here, a blank page where you can put no matter what. And in my case, I divided my weekly tasks in work and personal tasks. And then every single day you can see like here, it's like not visible column. So here are my work-related tasks and my personal tasks. Also, compared to the vertical layout, I don't have any time boxes. And as I've shown you before, I tend to do some time blocking from time to time and like paste some of the reoccurring activities, which in the end I actually stopped doing because, well, I always know they're gonna happen. So there is still like this time boxes. And in case of this planner, there are none. And I actually like this a lot, even less of a clutter, even less of the things that I need to put on the page. Of course, this planner comes with the layouts for the monthly plans, and well, I created some simple thing for March where I put some key appointments that I need to do. So Again, since I don't use this that often, I think it is good that it is small. I don't need that much space in those boxes anyways. And then it also comes with additional layouts for like some goals, which I left now empty. And then there are also the spaces that can be used for habit trackers. So let's see about that. One thing about that planner that maybe I don't like that much is still its size, because I'm a big fan of a pocket notebook. And let's take a look. Okay, the pocket notebook is a little bit wider in my scenario, but still sort of pretty much equal. But then it is way smaller when it comes to height. And this is something that I love a lot about it. And actually, I realized that in my ideal world, the thing I need in my planning system are actually two things. It is a journal, which, well, this planner I used to use as a journal over here, and I continue using it as a journal. I like the size, I like the paper, I like the flexibility. It is perfect for that. But when it comes to actual planning, I would use something looking like this, but smaller, like that. So then I can have maybe like, as you see, I don't use the weekends that much when it comes to planning. So I can actually have a space looking, well, like that even. So it will be kind of small, and this would be more than enough for me. So I think that can be something that I'm going to use in future, maybe next year, because I don't want to waste this notebook right now. It is actually really nice. But this is how it goes. When you are trying new things, you end up realizing what you actually need and what you don't need. So in my case, yeah, I learned a lot about planners, even though I consider myself not a planning expert, but actually someone really, really experienced when it comes to planners. But still, I can gain a lot of experience just from trying new small things. Another good thing about this planner is, of course, like those blank pages. And actually, in my case, I like it a lot because I started to sort of combine my pocket notebook. My pocket notebook I showed you before, I use it very often to create my, running to-do lists, like this sort of inboxes that I create, and then I use it as a plan. So I actually started to create a small inbox over here as well. It looks kind of small right now, but it's work in progress. And I like the fact how many blank pages are here, and I can use them to create some additional lists. Like here is a list of books that I've read, and I also have somewhere here a list of movies that I want to watch at some point. And there are a lot of pages, and I can use them for my own good, the same way as I would do in a pocket notebook, while maintaining a certain level of creativity and making sure it looks nice. So this is the current layout, and as previously, I start every week by creating a general work / personal to-do list. What are the priorities and things that I need to do? And then we can start creating an actual layout. Like over here, you see I've been actually on vacation in Paris, and instead of putting my to-do list over here, I created just a small doodle of the Eiffel Tower and then what I've been doing throughout the days. So in conclusion, I was really actually skeptical about horizontal planners to begin with, but I ended up really, really loving them. And I think this size is really amazing and really good. And I am going to continue using this as my main planner for work and personal tasks, as well as my pocket notebook here in the back. I can take it whatever I want with me. It is super flexible and it fits everywhere. And I just love it. And as for this beauty over here, we're gonna use it for journaling, and we're also gonna use some of the spreads differently. So I guess stick with me to find out how. So this is basically it. Please hit a like button if you want to see some of the ideas for the spreads of this planner. And as usual, guys, I wish you to have the most beautiful and amazing day and week and month and year, everything. Just, have a good time, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.